Don't you guys always just wonder what I'm jamming to every time I've got my headphones in? Because it's always on and I just pretend like it's not. Right, Kenobi? Kenobi and Thor! Out for a walk today. Kind of going on a long walk. It's like a 3-mile loop for the dogs. So I try to alternate kind of every other day. Monday I'll take the dogs on a long walk. And then Tuesday I'll take them on a short walk. And then Wednesday I'll take them on a really long walk. And then Thursday I'll bring them on a medium walk. And then, or a shorter walk, and Friday a medium walk. But I think they've both been losing weight. I've been losing weight down to like 185 pounds, which is really awesome. And I've lost like 20 pounds since I've moved, which has been crazy. And simply because I've been dieting and eating good, but I've also just been really active. I've been riding my bike, I've been playing basketball, I've been walking, I've been running, I've been doing all this stuff that I didn't do in Corona. Oh man, someone lost a kitten. That's a total bummer. Whenever I find these lost animal kitten signs around my house or where I'm walking or in the vicinity of somewhere where I'm on foot or on my bike, I'll stop and actually take a picture of them. That way if I end up ever finding the animal, like I did once in Corona, I have the number and the information and I can call the people. There was a Chihuahua in Corona named Taco, and I saw him, and then I saw the lost sign, so I called the lost sign and told the guy that I just saw his Chihuahua up the road, and he found him, and he was really, really happy because he was an older guy, and the Chihuahua was about 12, so he had it for a really, really long time, and he was really scared and nervous that he didn't have it. So ever since then, I was like, wow, well, like what happens if I would have found the Chihuahua and not the sign, or the sign and not the Chihuahua? So I always just take a picture of it, and then that way, if I find the animal, I can get it back to the person, because I know how much I would want somebody to get any one of my animals back to me. You can tell when Thor's done walking and ready to go home, because he goes from walking behind me to walking in front of me. And I think it's really funny, because I figured that out about him when I just had him. I was like, oh, like I'd get halfway done, and then when he gets really tired, I'd be like, Thor, you want to go inside? You can go inside into the air conditioning? And he's like, oh yes. Thor, you want to go inside? Oh, and he walks a little faster, like, yes I do.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Holy smokes, I am getting tan. I really like the color of my hair against my skin tone now. But anyway, as some of you probably already know, or have figured out, I'm not a morning person. I'm a total night owl. I love to stay up late, and I like to sleep in a little bit in the morning. And sometimes, John just makes me so mad. John's the total opposite. John's an early bird. He goes to bed early, wakes up early. And he makes his game channel videos in the morning and just starts screaming while I'm still sleeping. And I just can't stand it sometimes. Like this morning, he made me so mad. He started making his game videos at 7 a.m. I'm still trying to sleep at 7 a.m. And all I can hear is him like, helicopter, get the helicopter, or something. I was just like, stop talking. I was getting so mad this morning. It was kind of funny, because you know how you're a little more crabby when you're asleep? I was sitting in bed, I'm like, I hate John's game channel. I hate John's game channel so much. So John's up at 7 a.m. making all this racket. And what's he doing right now? Taking a nap at 2 p.m. Really, John? Wake up that early to make that much noise just to take a nap? It's payback time now. Helicopter! Get the helicopter! That guy's camping! Oh, I don't wake up at 2 p.m. in case that's what it just sounded like. I like to wake up around 10 a.m., but if you watch John's game channel, this is what I think you guys should do. And you hear him yelling in one of his videos, he was probably doing that while I was trying to sleep. So if you hear him screaming in one of his game channel videos, you should leave a little comment that says, John, you should really try to keep it down. Nikki's trying to sleep. That's inconsiderate.
Hello, me.
John? Are you up now? Shall we go to the grocery store? Yeah. So are you being lazy too? You just being a lazy little bum?
Hey, look. There's a Ferrari on the roof.
Fantabulous. I can't stop chewing this gum either. Ferris gave us like a few packs of gum, and I've been chain gumming. John says I woke the dragon now. That's how he refers to it when I wake him up when he's asleep. I think you're a little too into the desolation of smog.
That's what I've been saying to the neighbor's dog.
The dog that always barks. You tell that dog that he woke the dragon?
Yeah.
He must be really intimidated.
I think it works.
John is just getting 6,000 salads. I I thought we were going grocery shopping. And he's like, no, I just need salads for lunch. And then I was like, I want to get stuff. And he's like, well, let's go like actual grocery shopping tomorrow. I'm like, oh, okay. We forgot bags. We always forget bags. We were like, grrr. Gotta start remembering to bring bags. We forgot some tortoise food, so we're stopping at the other grocery store real quick to get him something to eat. No, don't get him kale. Get him something else. He got kale like the past 3 times. He might be getting.
He really likes kale.
He might be getting sick of it. You know, we gotta give him some variety. Yeah, collard's good. He likes collard greens.
Not as much as he likes kale.
John thinks the tortoise is like obsessed with kale. He likes any greens that you throw in there for him, but you're supposed to give tortoises like a variety of different greens. It's better for them. Now John's gonna get some chicken. John's like zooming through the aisles. He must be hungry. He wants to get home and eat his Caesar salad.
I do.
I know you do.
Shall we?
Yeah. Aw, man. John wouldn't let me get a cookie. John, you're the worst dad ever. You said we have to go. You just bought it before I got a cookie.
Yeah, because you were gone. I didn't know where you were, so I paid for my stuff and went to walk out.
I got a cookie, guys. All I had to do was throw a little bit of a temper tantrum. I started kicking my feet, and I was like, John, I hate you! I wish I was never born! And then he was like, okay, you can get a cookie. It's not actually true. Sometimes I wonder if people know when I'm kidding or not. Sometimes I feel like I have to say I'm just kidding because people are like, is she serious? Because I guess I could be. I seem like I'm a little cuckoo.
You do have temper tantrums, like.
I do not. You liar.
Why would I make that up? How could I make that up?
Just like I didn't catch more fish than John. Are you happy now? Now that you're eating your salad? Won't be so grumpy?
Maybe not.
Lola, you look comfortable. Look at you in your little hole. Kenobi just wants a piece of that salad. He's like, give me some salad. Simon Boo! Hey, Simon. Someone's liking his collard greens. Go, Humphrey. So I've just been sitting here for so long looking at all the headshot photos, trying to pick the best one, and I'm having like kind of hard time choosing one, but I have narrowed it down to a few of my favorites, and I'm gonna send those over to Jimmy and Ferris and ask them what they think, because I really respect their opinion. Jimmy's a really talented photographer, and Ferris is a model/actress, and she gets auditions all the time, it seems like, from what I'm watching in her vlogs, so I'm gonna ask what they think is best. I think John's gonna sit down and like look at his headshots and pick his another time, but I'll show you what I've picked so far. So first, these are like a couple of my favorites from Commercial Look. Now Commercial is more fun, you're smiling, you're supposed to be like bright and a warm person, like happy. So there's this one, then this one. Sorry, I know having them up on my computer screen like this, it makes it like kind of wavy and weird. And then there's this one. I think this is the one I'm leaning towards the most. Obviously the images are way more crisp and clear in real life, but the computer has glare, so I'm trying to show them to you the best I can, but I'm sure you can get some sort of idea. Okay, now these are the theatrical headshots that I've picked. Now theatrical is like more serious. You're not supposed to smile in theatrical headshot. And I posted one that I was proud of on Instagram, and the majority of the feedback was very positive, but a couple people are like, oh, you look pissed off or something, but you know, you're not supposed to smile in theatrical headshots. It's just supposed to showcase your look, and you're supposed to be like very serious. Like I looked up some of my favorite actresses' theatrical headshots, and they're all like just looking into the camera and all intense. So I'm just looking for something that makes me look very pretty, that would make someone want to hire me and says, yes, this looks like a star who needs to be on TV. So here's one choice, another choice, another choice. Another choice. And finally this one here. But it's hard for me to make this decision. It's a big dream of mine. Like, I really want this to happen. So I'm gonna send those numbers over and ask for their opinion, see if they can help me out and they can tell me which one they think is best. But on that note, I'm gonna wrap things up because Kenobi is sitting right by me telling me that it's time to feed him. Aren't you, Kenobi? You want me to go feed you or something? Is it food time? Yeah, it is, huh? Alright, so I'm gonna wrap things up. Always remember, guys, that I love you and stay tuned for more vlogs. Mwah! Kenobi's putting his paw on my leg. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, too, please.